You are the steward of your energy, the sacred currency of your existence. Every thought, every emotion, every action draws from this invisible reservoir, shaping the quality of your life and the impact you have on the world. Yet, in the frenetic chaos of modern life, the most precious resource is the one most carelessly spent: your energy. Not everyone deserves access to it. Not every interaction, every relationship, every distraction warrants your investment. To protect your energy is to protect your soul's sanctity, your capacity to create, to love, to thrive. This truth is as old as humanity itself. Carl Jung spoke of the psyche as a delicate ecosystem, where boundaries are essential to maintain balance and integrity. When you allow unchecked energies, whether from toxic people, draining environments, or chaotic thoughts, to invade this space, you invite imbalance, depletion, and disarray. Your vitality becomes a battlefield where survival competes with surrender. Understand this deeply. Your energy is not an endless well. It is a finite flame, burning brightest when tended with intention and fierce discernment. In a world designed to hijack attention and exhaust willpower, guarding this flame is a radical act of self-respect and liberation. Psyphoria, the seductive intoxication of distraction and avoidance, is the enemy of energy stewardship. It whispers promises of temporary relief through social media, unhealthy relationships, mindless consumption, quick fixes that only hollow you out further. To reclaim your energy, you must first recognize this trap and choose conscious engagement over unconscious surrender. Your mindset is the crucible where this battle is won. Cultivate a fortress of clarity and conviction, where your values serve as gatekeepers to your inner world. This mindset refuses to dilute your focus with unnecessary drama or drain your spirit with trivial pursuits. It demands accountability for where, with whom, and how you spend your precious energy. Belief in your own worth is the foundation of this stewardship. When you truly believe that your energy is sacred, you become selective, no longer willing to expend it on those who do not honor it, who take without reciprocating, who drain without giving back. This belief empowers you to set boundaries that protect and preserve your vitality. Clarity sharpens your discernment. It reveals the subtle dynamics of energy exchange in your relationships and environments. With clarity, you identify where your energy is invested wisely and where it is squandered. This awareness is your compass, guiding you toward nourishing connections and away from parasitic entanglements. Vision elevates your purpose beyond mere survival. It connects your energy stewardship to a higher mission to create, inspire, heal, and evolve. This vision fuels your resolve to guard your energy, not as an act of selfishness, but as a commitment to serve at your highest capacity. Discipline is the sacred ritual that sustains this practice. It is the daily act of evaluating your engagements, saying no when necessary, and cultivating habits that replenish rather than deplete. Discipline transforms intention into consistent behavior, fortifying your energy boundaries. Action breathes life into your stewardship. It is the courage to walk away from toxic situations, to limit exposure to negativity, to prioritize self-care unapologetically. Action embodies respect for your own energy and sends a clear message to the world about what you will and will not tolerate. Gratitude grounds your journey in abundance. It shifts your focus from scarcity fear of missing out, need for approval, to appreciation for the energy that sustains and nourishes you. Gratitude opens your heart to receiving as much as giving, creating a balanced flow of vitality. Adaptability ensures your stewardship remains dynamic. It teaches you to adjust boundaries as you grow, to recognize new energy drains, and to innovate strategies for preservation in shifting circumstances. Resilience is the armor that protects your energy over time. It enables you to recover quickly from inevitable drains, setbacks, and betrayals, maintaining your vitality amidst life's storms. Learning fuels your mastery. It invites continual refinement of your energy management, deeper understanding of interpersonal dynamics, and integration of new tools and wisdom. Remember, not everyone deserves access to your energy. This is not a rejection of connection, but an affirmation of your right to choose who and what you allow into your sacred space. Your energy is the soil from which your greatness grows. Guard it fiercely, nourish it wisely, and defend it without apology. By mastering this stewardship, you unlock a power beyond measure, the power to live fully, love deeply, and create relentlessly. Your energy is your life. Protect it, cherish it, own it, and watch as your world transforms in the glow of your radiant presence. To guard your energy is to master the art of saying no, not out of fear, but out of profound respect for your own well-being and purpose. Every no is a declaration of sovereignty, a refusal to be pulled into distractions that fragment your focus and drain your spirit. Saying no to what does not serve you creates the sacred space where your highest work can flourish. This requires fierce discernment. Not all demands on your time and attention are created equal. Some seek to nourish, inspire, and uplift. Others seek to deplete, distract, and diminish. Your responsibility is to cultivate the wisdom to recognize which is which and to protect your inner world accordingly. Your relationships are the primary arena where this energy stewardship plays out. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Toxicity is not always obvious. It often wears the mask of familiarity, obligation, or manipulation disguised as care. Yet, each toxic exchange chips away at your vitality, eroding your capacity to show up as your fullest self. Boundaries become your sacred borders, not walls, but living lines that communicate respect for yourself and for others. They teach those around you how to treat you and where your limits lie. Setting and enforcing these boundaries is an act of courage and love, often met with resistance, but essential for your energetic survival. Mindset fuels this boundary setting. You must believe deeply in your right to protect your energy, to choose peace over chaos, and to prioritize your growth. This belief dissolves guilt and obligation, replacing them with empowerment and clarity. Clarity sharpens your focus on where your energy belongs. It exposes the hidden drains, people who gossip, environments saturated with negativity, habits that numb rather than nurture. Clarity illuminates the path of selective engagement, guiding you toward what amplifies your life force. Vision connects this stewardship to your greater mission. When your energy is aligned with your purpose, every boundary you set becomes a stepping stone toward your highest expression. Your life ceases to be a series of reactions and becomes a deliberate creation. Discipline sustains this practice. It requires daily recommitment to protect your energy, to evaluate your interactions, and to prune away what no longer serves your ascent. Discipline transforms intention into unbreakable habit. Action is the embodiment of your stewardship. It's the hard work of confronting uncomfortable truths, having difficult conversations, and sometimes walking away from relationships or situations that once seemed indispensable but now threaten your well-being. Gratitude opens your heart to the abundance that flows when your energy is preserved. It allows you to savor the nourishing connections and experiences that fill your cup, cultivating joy and resilience. Adaptability teaches you to refine your boundaries as your needs evolve, as your environment shifts, and as your purpose unfolds. It keeps your stewardship alive and responsive rather than rigid and stagnant. Resilience empowers you to recover swiftly when your energy is tested or depleted. It strengthens your capacity to maintain your boundaries and to recenter your focus after disruption. Learning is your guide on this ongoing journey. It invites humility and curiosity, reminding you that mastery of energy stewardship is a lifelong art, ever deepening and expanding. By choosing wisely whom and what you allow into your energetic field, You not only protect yourself, you honor the sacredness of your potential, because your energy is the soil from which your power grows. And when you guard it fiercely, you become unstoppable. Every interaction you engage in either fuels your fire or fans the flames of your exhaustion. The modern world bombards you with endless demands, opinions, and distractions designed to scatter your focus and dilute your power. Social media, toxic relationships, relentless noise, they all conspire to siphon your energy, leaving you fragmented and depleted. To reclaim your vitality, you must become a guardian not only of your time, but of your energetic currency. Imagine your energy as a precious resource, like water in a desert or fuel in a storm. Waste it carelessly, and you find yourself stranded, unable to move forward. Invest it wisely, and you become an unstoppable force, flowing with clarity, passion, and purpose. The difference lies in your choices, what you say yes to, and just as importantly, what you say no to. This stewardship begins with self-awareness. Pay attention to how you feel after conversations, meetings, or even fleeting encounters. Do they leave you invigorated or drained, inspired or anxious? This emotional barometer is your guide to understanding who and what deserves your energy. Trust it, honor it. The courage to disconnect is a radical act. Turning off the noise, stepping away from toxic people, refusing to engage in petty drama, all these choices reclaim your power. They may provoke confusion or resistance from those accustomed to your availability, but your absence is not rejection, it is preservation. Your inner circle, the people you allow closest, should be a sanctuary, a wellspring of support and inspiration. Surround yourself with those who challenge you to grow, who celebrate your victories without envy, and who hold space for your authentic self. These relationships become your energetic fortress, a source of renewal rather than depletion. Setting boundaries is essential. This is not about building walls, but creating healthy limits that safeguard your energy. Say no without guilt. Prioritize your well-being. Recognize that you cannot pour from an empty cup. The quality of your energy determines the quality of your life and work. Mindset is the foundation of this practice. Cultivate beliefs that reinforce your worthiness of protection and abundance. Reject the false narratives that demand you be endlessly available or endlessly accommodating. You are a sovereign being with a right to self-care and self-respect. Clarity empowers you to see where your energy is best invested. It reveals the toxic patterns and unconscious habits that drain you. With clarity, you gain the strength to cut ties with what no longer serves your growth. Vision connects the stewardship to your higher purpose. When your energy aligns with your mission, you become a force of transformation in your own life and the lives of others. Your impact multiplies as you move from exhaustion to flow. Discipline anchors the stewardship. It is the consistent practice of protecting your energy through daily rituals, conscious choices, and deliberate disengagement from negativity. Discipline turns intention into an unbreakable pattern. Action manifests your commitment. It is the tough decisions to end draining relationships, to limit exposure to toxic influences, and to prioritize nourishing connections. Action is the embodiment of your sovereignty. Gratitude enriches this journey, reminding you of the abundance that emerges when your energy is protected. It shifts your focus from scarcity to plenty, from lack to sufficiency. Adaptability keeps your stewardship resilient. Life is dynamic, and so must be your boundaries and practices. Flexibility allows you to respond to new challenges without sacrificing your core. Resilience fortifies your energy against inevitable drains and setbacks. It cultivates the capacity to bounce back, to restore, and to continue thriving. Learning is the ongoing process of refining your energetic discernment, expanding your capacity, and deepening your self-knowledge. Remember, not everyone deserves access to your energy. Guard it like the sacred treasure it is, because when you do, you unlock a power beyond measure. the power to live fully, love deeply, and create without limits. Every moment you spend investing your energy in what drains you chips away at your capacity to rise. It is subtle, like a slow leak in the foundation of a magnificent temple, unnoticed until the walls begin to tremble. This temple is your life, your dreams, your very essence. To protect it, you must become vigilant, discerning not only about external influences, but also about your internal dialogue. Negative self-talk, limiting beliefs, and old wounds can silently siphon your energy just as destructively as toxic relationships or chaotic environments. Self-ownership is the antidote. It calls you to cultivate an internal sanctuary, a place within where your energy can be nurtured, replenished, and strengthened. This sanctuary is not a place of denial or avoidance, but a space of radical acceptance and fierce commitment to your growth. Here, you meet your shadows with compassion, transform fear into fuel, and reclaim the vibrant force that is your birthright. Your energy flows where your attention goes. Guard your attention fiercely. The modern world is engineered to hijack it, to pull you into endless cycles of distraction and reaction. Each moment lost to meaningless noise is a moment stolen from your purpose. Learning to focus deeply, to enter states of flow, and to practice mindfulness is essential in reclaiming your energetic sovereignty. Your body is the vessel of your energy. Neglect it, and your vitality wanes. Honor it through movement, rest, nutrition, and presence. Physical stewardship is inseparable from energetic stewardship. The ancient philosophers knew this body and soul are intertwined in an eternal dance of balance and power. Creativity is the highest form of energy expression. When you protect your energy, you unlock the channels through which inspiration flows. Creativity is not just art. It is the power to innovate, to solve, to transform. It is the manifestation of your unique essence into the world. Guard the wellspring of your creativity jealously, and it will nourish you infinitely. Stillness is a powerful ally. In silence and solitude, you reconnect with your source. It is in these quiet moments that your energy regenerates and your intuition sharpens. Cultivate practices that honor stillness meditation, nature walks, reflective journaling. These are not luxuries, but necessities for energetic restoration. Community matters. Not all connections drain you. Some are vital sources of energy. Seek tribes that resonate with your values and vision, that challenge and support you. In these communities, energy multiplies through shared purpose and mutual respect. Choose these allies wisely, for they become extensions of your energetic field. Gratitude transforms your energy into a magnet for abundance. By appreciating what you have and who you are becoming, you create a positive feedback loop that sustains and elevates your vitality. Gratitude turns scarcity into sufficiency and despair into hope. Boundaries are acts of love for yourself and others. They teach respect, clarify expectations, and prevent energy theft. Boundaries are not barriers to connection, but bridges to authentic engagement. When you set and maintain them, you honor the sacredness of your energy and invite others to do the same. Flexibility in stewardship allows you to navigate the ever-changing currents of life. Energy needs fluctuate, relationships evolve, and challenges arise unexpectedly. Adaptability ensures your practices remain effective and your vitality intact through all seasons. Resilience is the enduring strength that empowers you to recover from depletion, to rise from setbacks, and to maintain your energetic integrity despite external pressures. It is the muscle built through consistent care, conscious choices, and unwavering commitment. Learning is the path to mastery. Each experience, each mistake, each triumph is a lesson in managing your energy more wisely. Embrace a growth mindset that sees stewardship as an evolving practice rather than a fixed destination. Your energy is your most precious asset. To give it freely to the unworthy is to betray your own greatness. To protect it fiercely is to honor the sacred mission of your life. So choose with intention, protect with courage, and live as the radiant, unstoppable force you were always meant to be. Every boundary you set, every moment of stillness you claim, every yes you say only after discerning its worth, these are not just acts of self-preservation, but declarations of power. In a world designed to fragment your focus and scatter your energy, reclaiming your sovereignty over your inner world is the ultimate rebellion. This rebellion is not a violent upheaval, but a steady, unyielding rise of phoenix, ascending from the ashes of distraction and depletion. Know this: your energy is your voice in the universe. It speaks louder than words, louder than actions. It radiates from your presence, coloring every interaction, every creation, every choice. To squander it carelessly is to mute your message, to dim your light, but to steward it with sacred care is to amplify your influence and deepen your impact. In cultivating this stewardship, you align yourself with the ancient wisdom echoed by Nietzsche, who understood that true power emerges from disciplined self-mastery and authentic expression. He recognized that the greatest threat to mediocrity is not rebellion for rebellion's sake, but the quiet, relentless forging of one's own greatness. Your energy, when protected and directed, becomes the forge upon which this greatness is hammered out. The modern world, with its endless barrage of stimuli, tests your ability to remain centered. Social media, instant gratification, and constant connectivity assault your focus. The machinery of distraction is relentless, but so is your capacity to resist. Through mindfulness, intention, and disciplined practice, you reclaim your attention as the sovereign gatekeeper of your energy. Your relationships are the crucibles where your energy is tested daily. Some connections are lifeblood, nourishing your spirit and expanding your capacity. Others are drainers, subtle or overt, siphoning your vitality under the guise of obligation or affection. Wisdom lies in discerning between the two and making choices that honor your energetic boundaries without guilt or compromise. Gratitude deepens your energetic reservoir. By recognizing the abundance already present, you shift from scarcity to sufficiency, from fear to flow. Gratitude transforms the mundane into the sacred and anchors you in a state of energetic abundance. Adaptability ensures your stewardship remains resilient amidst change. Life's unpredictability demands flexibility without surrender. To flow with change while maintaining your core boundaries is the dance of energetic mastery. Resilience, cultivated through conscious practice and self-compassion, empowers you to recover swiftly from inevitable drains and setbacks. It transforms fatigue into fuel, setbacks into setups for growth. Learning is your continual guide, inviting humility and curiosity to refine your energetic awareness. Every experience, success and failure, teaches you how to protect, nurture, and amplify your vitality more effectively. Ultimately, not everyone deserves access to your energy. This is not a call to isolation, but to sacred discernment. Your energy is a limited resource, and how you invest it determines the trajectory of your life and legacy. Guard it like the rarest jewel. Nurture it like the seed of a mighty oak. Channel it like the river that carves canyons, because your energy is your life's essence, the wellspring from which all creation flows. Protect it fiercely, cherish it deeply, and wield it wisely. And watch as your world transforms in the radiant glow of your unwavering presence. So now rise with the fierce clarity that not everyone deserves access to your energy. Stand guard over your inner world with unwavering resolve. Choose your connections, your commitments, your focus only those that honor your vitality and amplify your purpose. This is not selfishness. It is sacred self-respect. It is the foundation upon which your greatness is built. When you protect your energy, you unleash a force within that cannot be stopped, a force that transforms not only your life, but the lives of everyone you touch. Remember, your energy is your most precious currency. Spend it wisely, guard it fiercely, nourish it deeply, and in doing so, become the radiant, unstoppable presence the world desperately needs. Because your light is too powerful to be dimmed. Your energy is too sacred to be squandered, and your life is too extraordinary to be lived any other way.